Ooh, good morning. Good morning, YouTubers. Today is day 509 days of us working out, being here, being consistent. So welcome, good morning. I am only going to be able to be here for a half hour today as I have a last minute signing that I am asked if I can notarize a signature. So let me just make sure you guys can hear me. And good morning. Good morning. We're going to start off with exercise on the floor. We're going to start off with only floor exercises, and that's all we're going to do today. Let me put that am only able to be here for 30 minutes. And that's cutting it close here. 30 minutes. So my apologies. 30 minutes this morning. Today. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. We're going to start off with just our stretching. We're going to start off with just stretching. And with our stretching, we're only going to stretch on the floor. Let me turn this way. And we need to stretch before and after we work out. So we're going to go ahead and separate the feet as far as you can. And all I want you to do is just reach over to the left and reach over to the right. But what I want you to do is point the toes opposite of you. Point the toes opposite of you. And that way you can actually feel that stretch in your legs and your back and your arms. Okay, so let's just go ahead and stretch over to the left, stretch all the way, point those toes opposite of you. Try to get your head to touch your knees. Sometimes I can't get it there, but try your best to get as low as you possibly can, and by pointing that toe opposite of you, you're going to feel the stretch all in the back of your kneecap. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's go over to the right. Stretch all the way over to the right and point those toes. Try to get that head as closest to your knee as possible. The lower you go down, the more you feel that stretch. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're just going to stretch and go to the center of the floor. Okay, so all we're going to do is just stretch all the way down. Good morning. Stretch all the way down. Guys, if you see in the comments, I'm only going to be able to be here a half hour. My apologies. I've gotten called in to see if I can do an emergency notarization at a hospital. So I won't be able to be here. I literally have to leave at 6:05. I've got to try to get there at 6:45. Okay. All right, guys. So now let's go ahead and close the legs. And then we're just going to point the toes opposite and stretch, pushing on the toes and actually feeling the stretch all in your back of your calf, in your arms, and in your back. When you stretch as far as you can, hold that position. Do not bounce it. Just hold that position. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh-wee. That feels good. That feels good. All right, now let's just twist over to the left and twist as far as you possibly can and hold that position. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's twist and go to the other side. Hold that position and keep those toes pointed. And 5, 4, twist as far as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, the back feels good. Did you feel that stretch in the back? That feels good. All right, guys, we're going to start off with the leg lifts. We're going to start off with the leg lifts. That's all the stretching we're going to do. We got to get a little bit. They say if you get 15 to 30 minutes of workout in, you actually are reducing the risk of diabetes, reducing the risk of high blood pressure. So we want to get in at least, I want to get in at least 20 to 25 minutes. Okay. So now what we're going to do is just do the leg lift. Make sure you keep that leg afloat. Do not let it rest back down on your foot. We're only going to do a total of 15. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I have no music on this morning. 4, 5, 6, 7. My apologies for only being able to be here for a half hour. 8, 9. Leg all the way up. 10, 11. Just rest down, but don't rest it on your other foot. 11, all the way up. 12, 13, all the way up. 14, one more. 15. All right, guys, now we're going to bring that leg in front of the thigh. I want you to make sure you keep the heel of your foot on the floor. And then we're just going to lift that leg up. 1, make sure it stays parallel to the floor. 2, and make sure that it does not touch the floor. 3, 4. This foot have a tendency to raise up. So 5, you got to make sure you keep it down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4 more, guys. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Whew. All right, let's go ahead and pull out the resistance band, guys. And pulling out the resistance band. Where did I put my resistance band? Here it is. We're pulling out your resistance band, guys. We're going to do the leg lifts. I want you to put the resistance band right at your calf, a little bit above your ankles. And we're going to do the leg lifts. I think this is what had my legs hurting. But again, as we say, no pain, no gain. My elbow is still hurting from when I banged it up against my car window. We need to get back to planking, but that elbow is still hurting. Can't put much pressure on that elbow. We got to be careful as we're going through our days. And we got to be careful when we're walking, when we're actually, stop banging stuff. I didn't bang this elbow 3 times. Same elbow. Whoever called it a funny bone, I'll never understand. Nothing's funny about hurting your elbow. All right, guys, all we're going to do is just lift that leg up. And lifting that leg up, you want to stretch that band as far as you possibly can. We're only going to do a total of 15. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know it hurts. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. Okay, I'm sorry. We're only doing 15, right? Let's go ahead and do the clamshell now. Pull that resistance band all the way up to your mid-thigh. And then bring it up to your mid-thigh. All we're going to do now is just lift that leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep those feet together. Open that leg all the way up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, let's switch and go to the other side. We're now going to do the clamshell on the left with the left leg. Clamshell with the left leg. Remember to keep your feet together. And in keeping your feet together, we're just going to open that leg up. Again, this is not my strongest side. This is not my strongest side, but we're going to do our best to stretch that resistance band. Here we go. Ready, set? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whoo-wee. All right, let's go ahead and take the resistance band off, and now we're going to do 15 leg lifts. 15 leg lifts. Leave those legs straight. And now we're going to just lift that leg all the way up, but make sure it stays afloat, does not hit the other leg. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4 more guys, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Woo-wee. All right, guys, let's go ahead and put this leg in front of the thigh. Keep that heel down on the floor. Do not lift it up. And now we're going to lift up the right leg and make sure it does not hit the floor. Ready, set? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep that heel on the floor. 4, 5, all the way up. 6, as far as you can. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more, guys. 11. Good morning. 12. Thanks for joining. 13. 14. 15. Whoo-wee. How are we feeling? We're going to now flip over, and we're just going to do 10 push-ups. Just 10 push-ups. And you can feel free to go on your knees if you like. I am not going to go on my knees. I am just going to push up, and in pushing up, all we're going to do is keep the feet together. We're going to put our hands right at our chest, and we're just going to lift up, and we're only going to do 10, okay? Just a total of 10. Here we go. 1, 2, make sure those arms are extended. 3, 4, 5, 6, how we doing? 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. How'd we do? Not bad, right? All right, we're going to do another 10. I'm going to move up a little bit. We're going to do another 10 the same exact way. And we're going to make sure that we extend those hands. We extend those arms all the way up. All right? So here we go. Hands are at your chest. We're going to do a total of 10 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How we doing? 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo-wee. How'd you do? Not bad, huh? Let's go ahead and put that resistance band on. And now we're going to do the actual leg lifts. Okay? So we're going to put the resistance band on. And putting the resistance band on, guys, we're going to extend that leg. All right, so we're going to, let me go ahead and set the timer. And what we're going to do is do this for just 1 minute and 15 seconds. So now we're going to put our hands underneath our buttocks, and we're going to go in and out, guys. We're going to go in and out, and then we'll do the up and down. All right? So now hands underneath your buttocks. I'm sorry. Your resistance band should be at your thigh. Excuse me. Okay? So put your resistance band at your thigh, and now we're going to lift those legs up and just go out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in, out, 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 and out. Now let's do crisscross. Criss, cross, criss, cross, criss, cross, criss, cross. How are we doing, guys? Please try to hold your stomach in as you're doing this. Now let's just go to out and in, out, in. Stretch that band, guys, as far as you possibly can. We got 30 seconds left to go. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Out, in, out, in, out, out, out. Let's do crisscross. End it with crisscross. We got 14 seconds left to go. Criss, cross. Stretch that band, guys, as far as you can. Criss, cross, criss, cross, criss, cross, criss, cross. How we doing? There we go. Whoo-wee. All right, guys. Now we're going to do crisscross. But now we're going to do the crisscross with the legs parallel to the floor. And we're going to do crisscross. Parallel to the floor, and we're going to do crisscross, okay? Keep the band right where it's at. And then we're going to put our hands underneath our buttocks. I'm going to go ahead and set the timer. We're going to put our hands underneath our buttocks. And then we're going to stretch that band as far as we can as we do the crisscross. All right? So now hands underneath your buttocks. My glasses are fogging up here. Hands underneath your buttocks. Legs up. Take them all the way down. Sorry. Take them all the way down and crisscross. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do this for just 1 minute and 10 seconds. Crisscross, crisscross. Now this is when it starts hurting at about 20 seconds in. Oh my God, does this start hurting. But I'm stretching that band as far as I can. And in stretching it, this is what happens. The pain comes in, and no pain, no gain, right? Okay, guys, we're at 40. You should start feeling that pain, but we're not going to give up. Criss, cross, criss, cross, criss, cross, criss, cross, criss, cross. How we doing? Criss, cross, criss, cross. I know it's hurting. My stomach is killing me. We got 20 seconds left to go, guys. Keep up. You can do it. You can do it. What is that little train said? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Let's keep it going, guys. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it. Oh, the legs are burning. You know what they say, no pain, no gain, right? The legs are burning. Guys, now we're going to take the legs and we're just going to lift up and lift down. And then they're going to be parallel to the floor as I count off from 20. And then we go back to lifting up and lifting down. Okay, you're going to feel that all in your stomach, as we said. We tried to get that six-pack by June 1st. It didn't work, but I tried on some clothes yesterday because I got a trip that I'm about to take. Yay! And in doing that, I actually noticed that my stomach has went down. Yes, it has. So count off from 20, guys. The legs are just going to be parallel to the floor. I need you to keep them up off of the floor as long as you possibly can. We're only going to do this for 20 seconds. My glasses are fogging up, so I'm going to take my glasses off. And we're going to put our hands underneath our buttocks. You can feel free to put your hands across the floor if you like. And raise the legs up. All right. Ready, set, lower down, and 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Hold the stomach in. 15, 14, 13. Don't forget to breathe. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Raise that leg up. Okay, now, guys, we're going to alternate back and forth, up and down for 20 seconds. Here we go. Ready, set, lower down, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Raise it up. Oh, you should feel it in your stomach, guys. Oh my goodness, I can feel it in my stomach. All right. We got to do just parallel to the floor. Here we go. Lower down. And 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Raise it up. Oh my goodness. You can feel that in your thighs and also in your stomach. 2 more, guys. We're going to alternate up and down. Counting off from 20. Ready, set. Lower down. And 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Raise up. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Just one more. Just one more. Parallel to the floor. Ready, set, and 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise it up. Oh, goodness. Oh, no pain, no gain. It's burning. Let's go ahead and take the resistance band off, guys. Let's go ahead and take the resistance band off. And it is, 5:50, 5:54. Time is just flying when you're having fun, isn't it? Okay, guys, we're going to turn over and do one more set of push-ups. We're going to turn over and do one more set of push-ups. We're going to do that. And then we got to get a little bit of our upper body workout in, just a little bit. So now, let's go ahead and just do a total of 10 again. Again, you're going to have your legs together. You're going to push up. Your arms are to your chest, and you're just going to push up. Now, you can feel free to go on your knees, to be on your knees if you like. I'm just going to, I'm going to stay off my knees as much as I possibly can. So here we go, guys. Just a total of 10. Here we go. 1, keep your feet together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll extend that hand all the way up. 9 and 10. Whew. How we doing? We're going to do another set of 10, and then we're going to turn over and do our crunches, and we will be done for the day. It's 5:54. We're going to do crunches and then the kettlebell. All right, one more set. One more set. Got to get a little bit of the upper body workout in. All right, here we go. 10 more. Ready, set. Hands are to the chest, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Extend the arms all the way up. 8. Oh my God. 9. Are your arms hurting? 10. My muscles are hurting. Oh my goodness. We got a little bit of the upper body in. Now let's work on that tum-tum. Let's work on that tum-tum. And we're going to go ahead and lay on our back. I'm going to go ahead and put in here, done, 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 done. And guys, we are going to do the crunches as we've done before. We're going to do the crunches for 1 minute and 10 seconds. As we've done before, we are going to crunch up. And then crunching up, I want you to keep your eyes to the ceiling. I also want you to pull yourself up with your stomach, not your neck or your head. I'm going to go ahead and set the timer. And we are going to start crunching. Now, guys, when we crunch, I want you to make sure that we crunch up and do 1 minute and 10 seconds. Then we pull the legs up, and then we pull the legs all the way up. All right? Ready, set? I'm going to go ahead and take my glasses off again. All right, guys. Ready, set? And here we go. crunch, 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 crunch. Keep those legs together. Pull yourself up with your stomach only and make sure that you breathe. Eyes to the ceiling. Crunch, 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 crunch. All right, guys, knees up. Crunch, 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 crunch. You should try to be reaching the goal of having your elbows touch your thighs. Crunch, 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 crunch. How we doing? Crunch, crunch. Legs all the way up to the ceiling. Crunch, crunch. Now your eyes can be looking at your feet. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh my God. Guys, if you're pulling yourself up with your stomach, your abs should be burning. Crunch, 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 crunch. Oh, yes. Yes. This is hurting. Yes, it is. It's hurting. All right. Let's pull out the kettlebell, guys. Let's pull out the kettlebell. And in pulling out the kettlebell, we are going to, this is the kettlebell. We are going to sit and we're going to raise those feet up and we're going to take that kettlebell to the left and to the right. All right? We're going to take that kettlebell to the left and to the right. All right, ready, set? I know it's hard. We're only doing 10. We're only doing 10. And I know it's hard. You got to make sure that you keep your balance. So raise those feet up and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guys, we're getting better because when I first started out, oh my goodness, I was all over the place. So we're getting our balance better as we actually work on the obliques and the stomach. The purpose of raising your feet up is to work on the lower part of your stomach, and the kettlebell is actually working on our obliques. So now let's go ahead and do one more set of crunches, and I'm just about ready to call it a day. It's 5:58. So guys, let's go ahead. We didn't stretch it out, did we? We'll stretch it out after this one. We're going to do one more minute of crunches. I'm going to take my glasses off. We're going to get those legs, 1 minute and 10 seconds. We're going to get those legs up, and we're going to start crunching right now. Here we go. Crunch, 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 crunch. Make sure your eyes are to the ceiling, guys. Don't concentrate on that time. Don't worry about the time. Make sure you pull yourself up with your abdomen, not with your neck and not with your head. And you should feel the burn in your abdomen. Yes. Crunch, crunch. All is up as far as you can go, guys. Now, let's go ahead and raise those knees up and crunch, crunch. Reach the elbows to the thighs. Try to touch it. Crunch, crunch, crunch. That's making you go all the way up. Keep the eyes to the ceiling and pull up with your abs. Oh my goodness, it's burning. And crunch, crunch, crunch. 20 seconds left to go. Raise those thighs, all those legs all the way up and crunch, 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 crunch. Breathe, guys. Crunch. Oh my God, this is burning. No pain, no gain, right? Crunch, crunch, crunch. I'm in tears, guys. I'm in tears. Crunch, 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 crunch. Oh my goodness. If we don't get a six-pack by at least August, something's wrong. I'm just saying. Guys, let's go ahead and point those toes opposite of you. Raise those hands all the way up. And stretch as far as you possibly can. Toes opposite of you. Stretch it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guys, I'm going to try something in my juicer today. I'm going to put some kale and some apple in my juicer. Maybe a little lemon. I need to start juicing my vegetables more. That's what I want to do. I'm juicing my cucumber. I'm going to try to juice the celery. They said juice celery is really good. I'm going to try to juice my celery. And I juice my fruit, but I want to be able to juice more vegetables. So I'll let you know how that turns out. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and do the kettlebell. You're going to raise those legs up. Ready, set, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yes. Whoo-wee. All right, guys. My little foot came off my bell here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and put the knees into the chest. We're going to put the knees into the chest. And again, my apologies having to leave early. I've got an emergency witness of signature at a hospital. Okay. And knees to the chest. Stretch it out, guys. Pull those knees in. Stretch that back out. Stretch your legs out. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. All right, guys. Child's pose. We're going to do the child's pose. And namaste, and we're out of here. All right, I'm going to take my shoes off. I'm going to take my shoes off. And we're going to do child's pose. Need to be able to stretch before and after we work out, guys. We're going to make sure those buttocks touch the heels of our feet. This is my pad. I have to make sure that my knee pad, I have skater knees, which I will be skating soon. All right, guys, stretch it all the way out. Stretch it all the way out. Push yourself where your heels are touching your buttocks and stretch those arms. Oh, that feels good. Stretch it out, guys. Give it a good old stretch. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that feels good. Whew. Feels good, guys. You know, you should feel amazing once you finish working out. I know I do. Even though it's some days I'm like, oh my God, I don't feel like doing this. But once we actually start working out, yes, I feel good and feel like I've accomplished something and I haven't given up on myself. So I'm hoping that you all at least feel the same way. This is namaste. We're going to stretch with namaste. And this is I love my yoga cube. And that's namaste. That's namaste. So guys, we just worked on the upper part of our body with our push-ups that we did, trying to build muscle in our arms here. So let's see. What do I want to share today? So let's talk about mindset. Mindset Friday. We're going to talk about mindset on Friday. 6 ways to give your mind a break. 6 ways to give your mind a break. Stop stressing. Can't stress. What good is stressing? Stop stressing. Stop worrying. Stop stressing and stop worrying. Give rest to the problem weighing down on you. Give rest to the problems weighing you down. Lighten up. Forgive yourself and forgive others. Okay? All right, Sandra, see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. You guys, thank you so much for joining. I will see you on Monday. Please continue to wear your mask. Have yourself an amazing day, an amazing TGIF, and an amazing weekend. All right, guys. Bye for now.